Hi, Shivangi, Daphne here. I'm sorry there's been such a delay in getting corrections back to you. The server was down at the weekend, which meant that I had a lovely quiet weekend, very nice, unusual. But now it's gone crazy. Everybody's sending in their essays, everyone's shouting at me. So I'm doing my best, I promise. I'm going to correct your essay and I'm going to correct your part the question for speaking tomorrow morning. Forgive me, but that will come to you tomorrow morning. Now, with the essays, what I need you to do, you have 5 corrections. You have 3 task 1s and 2 task 2s. Okay? Now, each time, can you please send me 1 task and 1 task 1? Okay? So if we group them together, it is much easier for me. I can follow what you're doing, and it just keeps us on track. Okay, so you have 3 task 1s and 2 task 2s. Nowadays, some argue that democracy is under its biggest threat. Also, please give me the title. Yeah. Since inception, some argue that due to capital markets, the electorate's lost control. Very difficult essay, this. I think it's one of the hardest. In the present era where globalization is deeply rooted in the world, democracies have lost. Democracies. Be careful here, because it may be said to have lost. It's a bold statement to say they have lost, but I think you need to be more tentative in your language. May be said to have lost their essence, so plural, democracies, in many countries. Foreign powers may have taken over the control of the governing bodies due to heavy financial investments, which is quite apparent. Where? You kind of need to finish that sentence a bit more. This essay will examine, very nice intro, which is quite apparent in many countries such as wherever. Just give me a little bit more on where you're going. You can develop that a little bit. Many countries have opened their borders to foreign capital investment, which has usually led, just change that round, that's got to go there, has usually led a threat to social benefits of local people. We don't lead a threat, we present a threat. And I would actually say, which has often or sometimes, usually is very strong again. Be careful here with your language. You have to be a little bit more distant, a bit more tentative sometimes. Presented a threat to the social benefits of local people. This is evident as local companies lose business due to the increased competition posed by foreign companies. Keep going. Who? Tell me what the foreign companies do. Why is this a problem? Why is it evident? I know nothing. You've got to tell it to me. Foreign companies who have more money, have more power, have more influence. What was the problem? In addition, this in turn results in less business. Hence, the population may lack job security and therefore, consequently, lack funds. So don't have money, we can upgrade that more, we can be more academic here. Lack funds to live their life comfortably. Good, nice point, well made. Such citizens, so not the, but you're referring back to such citizens may be denied of social benefits as foreign investors dominate the ruling government. Yes, and exert powerful influence. So to finish these ideas, I know how intelligent you are. I know what great ideas you have, but in this writing, you need to finish the idea, develop it to the kind of full as much as you can. For instance, in India during globalization, some American companies took over Indian local companies within a short span, leaving the local businessmen out of work and money. Okay, good. People. Okay, so we could put citizens, or many citizens, were left in rage and had no say or opinion, and were denied. You don't need to repeat. They were denied any financial assistance by government. This pattern of behaviour illustrates power and or just the power of such corporate players. I think you just need one line there just to finish off that thought, but it's a good paragraph. Well done. Furthermore, foreign companies often. So these little words here, I was checking your correction. You've marked them in your correction, so make sure you use them. Often invest heavily in potential markets in order to gain control of the economy and thereby sometimes control. So control decision making in government. So let's not repeat control, influence, or interfere with the decision making in the government. Okay, decision making process you could have. This reliance on foreign trade sometimes exacerbates the situation by gaining control of the government. Yeah, I think you need to be a bit more now. How can the foreign trade control the government? Explain how a little bit. Oh, or link it together here. This would work. Because governmental bodies may not oppose the working of these multinationals, resulting in by default, or here, by default. Do it that way. Okay, so it's like you don't mean to, but actually you have. Okay, so that would be really nice. This is going well. Good essay. But the current situation in Australia correctly exemplifies IES the above statement. Yeah, okay, more. Don't stop there. That sentence is too short. Because in Australia, for example, Chinese companies have taken over almost more than half. Okay, you don't have almost and more, one or the other. Local businesses, leaving domestic business firms in heavy loss. Okay, good. Raised a serious threat to the Australian economy. And even future independence. Good, very good point, well made. Okay, that's a nice paragraph. Just two things, okay, just coming up here. Longer sentences. This makes your sentences into complex sentences, which is what you're looking for. And just make sure you finish each argument. Now, same as we were working on the speaking, I think in here you could get some more grammar in here. Your vocab is amazing. I mean, your vocab's always been very super high level. But let's get a conditional sentence in here. You know, if this didn't happen, then that wouldn't happen. If this doesn't happen, that might not happen. You know, I think you need to be showing some grammar as well here. In conclusion, although the benefits of global benefits, it may pose a threat to national interest. Yep. I'd keep going. So, it's the responsibility of governments or government to safeguard their democracy, I would say probably there. And hence provide a fair environment. Yeah, fair, good word, fair, just, and democratic. I mean, let's get back to the point. Democratic environment to its citizens. Well done. Very good essay. I like that a lot. And so just there's a few points to work on. So send me next time definitely a task 1, and then obviously another task 2, and then we have 2 more task 1s after that. I'll keep track. Okay, take care. I'll chat to you tomorrow about the speaking. Well done.